Hello and welcome to the post-race press conference for the 2022 Shell Recharge Berlin E-Prix of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. Joining us on the stage are our podium. We have Edoardo Mortara from Rocket Venturi, Jean Eric Verge for DS Cheetah, and Stoffel Vandoorne from Mercedes EQ. Starting with you, Edo, firstly, congratulations. Talk us through the race from your point of view.
The race was very long and very stressful. I was constantly under attack and under pressure from the guys behind. I was leading the pack the entire time, and we know, like in Formula E, that this is far from ideal because you're basically spending more energy. You cannot really, put some energy aside, in order to fight with the others. And basically it meant to have a mistake-free race, and we executed perfectly the plan today, and I'm very happy to be standing here.
You mentioned it just there about how hard it is to maintain a lead starting from pole in Formula E. What was the secret today? How did it go so well? How did you manage it so well?
Because I think that we have a very competitive car in the race, and we showed it already in the past 6 races that normally, even if we were starting from the back, we were able actually to pass people and to finish at the front. We were just missing, we just had a few issues in qualifying the last 2-3 races, and we knew that starting from the front we had a good chance to stay at the front, so that was the goal.
And attack mode strategy, how essential was getting that right today for the win?
Like always, we know that the attack mode is crucial in our races. It can really reshuffle the order, and it can really change your race. We were able to actually not lose so much time when we went to take it, and we had to adapt quite a lot on with the cars around us, but everything went right, and I'm very happy.
Great to hear. Jean Eric Verge, another podium, another solid points haul, narrowing the gap on Stoffel now at the top of the standings. Talk us through the race from your point of view.
It was an eventful race. A lot of things happened. Got not a poor start, but I got attacked by Andre in the first corner. Obviously, I have my teammate in front. I don't really want to crash into him, so I had to give up this position, and then I massively lost the position, another position. I don't know. It was a lot of up and down the order. I don't remember when I used the attack mode. I don't remember where I was. I think I was quite far at some point. I saw so many cars in front of me, and the pace was good. So strategy was probably not the best. Probably looking back at the race, some things we could have done better because we had a strong pace today. Happy with second. Obviously, I tried it and to overtake Edo, but I had very good eyes. They saw me coming, so it cut me a little bit. I was committed, but I saw there was a little gap, so I still said, "Why not? Let's go for it." But the angle was too tight after, and I locked a bit the wheel, so I went straight. And I was actually looking not to lose the position to Stoffel. It's okay. Second is okay. I hope the wheel is coming soon.
Well, on that, you're on the back of a pretty good run of races here since when is the win coming? You surely must be just races away. And on that, are you happy with the package? Do you think there's more you can get from it to make that win happen?
Honestly, I think those guys, the Mercedes, are probably a tiny bit better in the race. And we have some data, and they look very, very strong. But it's not an excuse. I think our car is very good as well. We're strong everywhere, and that's the most important thing, to be strong on all the races, and someday I hope we can be the strongest.
Thank you very much. And finally, Stoffel Vandoorne, another great race, battling up, I think, 1 point from P8 from podium, to the podium, and probably a little bit more lower than that in the race. Talk us through that, because we want to know, did you think that was possible at the start of the race with the strategy, or was it just a matter of things coming together?
Well, I knew it was possible to be in the fight, and we know these races are quite dynamic, and it can be very up and down, let's say, through the race. But on my first 2 laps, the only thing I did was going backwards. So I was getting overtaken, left, right, center, everywhere. Lost so many places, got hit. it was quite an eventful first lap really. But once I settled in, the race got going. I felt immediately that I had some good pace. And yeah, we really managed to deploy that at the right time. I managed to do some good overtakings, doing it in an efficient way as well. And yeah, I managed to get back in contact with the guys at the front. So yeah, I think it was a very good race actually. If it wasn't for lap 1, I think we would have probably put on a real challenge for the victory today.
Talking to you guys across this week so far, one of the things that's come up the most is how hard on tyres and energy the circuit is. But you seem to manage to be up on most of the drivers around you, despite pushing and making up places. How did you manage that?
Well, I mean, Jeff seems to think that our car is so good, but we know that the drivers are actually making a difference.
The car, I didn't mention it was the driver.
We're just joking.
It was the driver with it.
No, but actually, yeah. I mean, we've been very competitive in all the races, and sometimes you just got to be in the right place at the right time, and I think in lap 1 I definitely wasn't in the right place at the right time, but everything after that kind of felt well managed, and I managed to overtake some people, which then meant that I wasn't under attack from some people behind, and I could just kind of do my own thing, which at the end of the day is the most efficient way to go around. And we see sometimes that it was actually done very well to hang on to the lead today, but sometimes when you're in that fight, it's very easy to get dragged backwards.
Final question to all of you, just before we open questions up to the floor. We have another race tomorrow on a reverse layout. How much can you take from today going ahead, and what does that preparation look like? Starting with you, Stoffel.
Well, I think the characteristic of the circuit is quite different, to be honest. So yeah, there's not a huge amount, but the tarmac is still the same, and I think that's one of the big ones here is the tires, how you make them work, and yeah, I think everyone is talking about it. So tomorrow is going to be the same headache basically.
Edo?
Yeah, I agree with Stoffel. Yeah, asphalt here is very very special, and the track, like the reverse one, is like quite different. So we will see if we can be competitive tomorrow. I really hope so. It will be a good weekend for us, but it's you start from scratch basically tomorrow again, and let's see what we can do.
And Jeff, same question to you, but also the attack mode being switched now is very different. The way that you exit it, and how much track you have to immediately make back positions.
Actually, I saw Andre today doing the exact same thing as I did a few years ago. That was quite nice. Obviously the attack mode is going to be easier to attack straight again after. Although even here was quite easy, but tomorrow will be easier. The layout change